Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric and Barry from Mosin Nagant, and today we have part 2 of our Mosin torture test. If any of you follow our videos, you know that anytime a torture test has a part 1 to it, you can almost rest assured that the gun did not meet its demise in the first video. Barry, what have we discovered about this rifle?
Well, we found out not only with this gun, but a lot of others we've tested, they're a whole lot stronger than you think they are. This rifle endured, last time you saw the video, this rifle, I'm amazed that it's still here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Eric's got a round today that he is almost guaranteed is going to pop this gun, but we're going to shoot some service rounds out of it first to see how it shoots with that. We're going to tie it down to the bench and do some shooting with it, and then we may do other things with it before the day's over. We're just going to let the thing go as it goes.
Absolutely. Now, one thing I want to mention before we get rolling with the test for today was that we ended up having to Cerasafe the chamber. I actually had to warm up the chamber pretty good, oil it, and then we actually ended up Cerasafing it to get the brass out. The brass had swelled so much, and the pressure from that max charge of 2400, literally a full case of 2400 Magnum pistol powder, was so great that actually set the locking lugs back about 6 or 8 thousandths. We did re-headspace it. Everything looks good. The headspace gauge is, fine. It doesn't close on a field gauge, not even close. So the gun is structurally sound and safe to shoot. The bore is okay. We are going to use the bayonet a little bit today. So let's give it a try.
Let's go for it.
All right, let's do it. How's the little gun running, Barry?
Shoots good. Of course, we don't have an extractor and don't have a magazine in it. Hits like a dang hammer, buddy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ooh-wee.
It headspace safely. So the headspace is still good. See if you can pop one of those little gongs with it, Barry.
All right. They made this gun when men were men and women were too.
Yeah, no doubt.
One more round.
Oh yeah. Well, she's still dead on it, isn't she, Barry?
Oh yeah. Shoot
All
good.
right.
Shoots good.
Let's move on to some other things. Bayonet ramming test! Ah! Yeah! Yeah, boy.
That let the fluid out of him.
That'll let the fluid out of him. Oh man, that's really effective.
That is nice, man.
That's quite effective.
Effortless.
Effortless. Let's try a few other odds and ends. All right, let's see how tough these bayonets really are. Well.
Well, that was one dead, two dead.
Well, I imagine these things aren't exactly designed to stab cinder blocks, but now we know. That's probably a lot further than a French bayonet would have gotten. On a side note, some of the first Mosins ever made were French contract Mosins, for your information. Hey Barry, we got some mud here.
Yeah?
Ah,
We're going to do that mud.
Yeah, about a mud test. All right, we let that Homer bucket loose earlier, and we got some mud here. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to be fair to the rifle. I'm going to leave the bolts shut. And we're just going to take some of this mud and just kind of slather it on the action. Let's just do a worst case scenario Chernobyl shake pickup. Slather that. Ooh, man, this is some goopy mud. Oh, yeah.
In the Civil War, they'd heat bayonets up and make pot holders out of them. Oh, yeah. Hang your coffee pot on it.
Hold it sideways like you were holding it before.
All right, Barry, we got this thing soaked down in some nice mud here. So we are going to test fire it, but obviously for the sake of safety, we're going to make sure that it's...
no bore obstruction.
Yeah, we don't want any bore obstructions. Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, run a rod through it.
She's open. She's clear.
All right, she's open and clear. All right, let me grab a pill. Not what I would consider an ideal situation for this gun, but she still shoots. I'll tell you what, Barry, why don't we head down to the creek and wash it off?
Let's do that.
All right, let's do that.
She needs a bath. We done took it down here to the creek and we're gonna give it a bath, kind of clean it off a little bit. All right.
Well, Barry, we got some kind of random Russian fish over here in the creek, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Oh my God.
Something
Did you
happened.
see where it ended up?
Yeah. Everything looked good.
All right, we got our little Mosin set up to run from a mobile rig. We're running a 47 grain range trash pill. What this is this is unburnt powder that I swept up off the indoor range. It's a mixture of shot shell powder, pistol powder, rifle powder, and anything in between. This has been known to cause some very destructive things in some of the guns that we've tested it on in the past. People, please do not try this. It's extremely dangerous. 47 grains of range trash out of an M90 130. Very dangerous. Here we go. All right, well, this is part 2 of the torture test, and me and Barry have been out here doing some pretty nasty things to this little Russian girl. First, we fired it with some service loads, make sure it was going to work. Then we tried a little bit with the bayonet. Of course, we see the bayonet's very effective. Of course, the cruciform bayonet is a little skinny and it will bend. We took it down to the creek, shot it in the creek. We threw it around in the mud, got a little mud down in it. There's not really a whole lot that'll stop these old girls. Now, we put a 47 grain range trash pill in it, which they've always been known to cause some bad issues for guns. The bolt is seized up
Real tight.
real tight. So we're gonna...
And the stock, you crack the stock.
Damn, you think it'd at least break the extractor.
There we go. Hang on.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, hold it.
All right.
When we beat the bolt open, which we would have had to do anyway, what actually happened was it overcame this lug on the bolt, which actually turns it when you unlock it. That's what is attached to this. Obviously, this is stripped out. This was already bent up when we fired the rifle, so that's definitely out of spec.
That's why it slipped off.
It slipped
This
off.
was bent up.
All right, well, Barry, what happens when you load a Mosin to full capacity with random pistol powder?
Well, you destroy it with one shot. But I tell you what, the destruction of this rifle wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It locked it all up. The action held. These guns are strong as they can be, man. They're strong as hell. Range trash has busted every gun we've ever put it in. This gun, like Eric predicted, he predicted the breech would pop out right here, but it didn't. The lock and bolt held. There's no way to unlock the gun because this was bent and it slipped off the lug here, so there's no way to turn the head out of there anyway.
Right, and all the damage to the stock was actually from us beating on it,
Right.
not from the torture testing. So
It only got a crack in the stock at the tang right here when that round went off.
that's right.
But all this other damage was us beating on it.
This was some very, very severe stuff that we subjected this rifle to. We may eventually retouch this subject later, but I feel like we did everything that we could do to this gun that an unreasonable person would do. I mean, there's nothing we didn't do to this gun that would destroy any other gun. I mean, that's just the bottom line. The only thing we didn't experiment with is bore obstructions, and that we'll probably be getting into at a later date.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, people, thanks for watching, and well, I guess it's going to be a cool wall hanger.
Cool wall hanger. Goodbye, goodbye, Mosin.
Goodbye, old girl.